from the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017. We are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. Tonight, it's a compelling late-season clash here in Week 16, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime.
Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Trey Benson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Titans will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Hey, come with me, come with me.
And they go play action with May.
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year.
And the Titans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Texans.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
This defense for the Titans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Here's Penix.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
This crew against the pass issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins
with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career.
And the Texans have got it back to within a score.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Across midfield. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans.
A great effort there. 76 yards.
And the Titans go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
21. Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM that always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Looking for Christian Watson that time.
That'll bring up 2nd down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And now another one thrown incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Shut up. 60 Bobcats. 6 Cowboy 80. Go street. Rig alert. Street. Street. Say, hey. Hey, smash. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
At the 15-yard line.
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
64 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Trey Benson,
his second TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 11.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Herbert now. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Back to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Set. Home to trips right. Hey, ram. Ready.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Christian Watson
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans continue to pull away here this first half. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Texans 13.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's Herbert. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's to Bowers once again. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
Set.
A run up the middle with Irving. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And that might be Titan football. It is. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been at a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
They start the drive with Cook. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Here's May.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away.
And it's fielded at the 34. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return.
And the Texans will take over.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bowers. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
Catholic.
Herbert. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there. They were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
5-9. Go.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
And 7.
Herbert back to the air. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Nico Collins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans get a bit closer.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut the lead down to 15.
Texans 20.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he returns this to the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way.
He's got a man complete.
He's still on his feet.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well. Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Titans. The 20. 5. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans.
Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic. And as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
49, Texans 20.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. They're no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit, and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
Once again, it's Irving.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he'll find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Play action. It's Herbert. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Now a second and 10.
Go. Hey, count play.
Herbert throwing again. And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half, so where do they go from here?
The first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Black 80, black.
Now a give, Irving running right. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Now it's Herbert. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Benson. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Trey Benson, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Titans have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Handoff running left, Irving. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Quick throw to Collins. So no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give it to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too, having the football counts.
You're so litigious.
1-yard gain.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9.
The Texans' 46-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready.
A give up the middle with Benson. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal.
This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick here is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
You see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Texans first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he is going to lose yardage here. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, Catholic. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Do you think after that last run they're thinking to themselves, we had to wait all day to play this night game, and we're still not able to run the ball the way we want to?
Yeah, this defense, they've risen to the challenge all evening long. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Baylor Tiger. 380. You're out. Ready.
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time.
On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
One advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Here's Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
One last throw here for Herbert. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Tennessee, they continue to rack up the victories as this one moves them to 13-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis